Directions are going to be the same on all of this. So know that your answers should look like this. That's important because you have to know when you're done. If you don't have this, then you're not finished. So we have 3 parts to almost every single one of them. You have the X, you have the Y part, and you got some sort of number. You always want the X on the right hand side, so if it's positive, subtract it. So we'll have negative Y. Negative 2x, and plus 9. So you can't add these two together. You can't get 7 or negative 7 or anything because one's a number, one's a variable. Don't add them together. And you guys know this is a negative 1 in front. So let's divide by that. Get a positive to it, right? Because a negative over negative will give us, is that a positive? And then positive over negative is negative. The number is negative. Try the other 3 if you haven't already. Here's number 3. That's number 3. Number 5. Let's. What are we supposed to do on number 5? So, same corrections. Make sure your answer is this. You need 2 things. You need that y-intercept and you need the slope. Find out what m is. And b is where this starts, right? Then plus 2. And what is the slope? Yes. Up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. Or you could think of it up 2 over 2, but that reduces to 1 over 1. So either way, no matter what 2 points you use, you go up 4 over 4, it still reduces down to 1, right? Up 1 over 1. But the final answer would be without the 1 over 1. So when the slope is 1, leave it as that. Assume that x by itself is automatically a 1. And it's assumed if it's just a 1, it means 1 over 1. You don't have to write that in. So the deal with these was not so much, can you count, rise, and run, or find the y-intercept. In your final answer, do you know how to reduce and simplify all the way? Do you know to leave 1 over 1 off and just have x plus 3? So, carry on. Keep on going. Number 6. What's the equation for number 6? So, is it y or x? What axis does it actually go through? It goes through -4 on the x-axis, therefore the equation is x equals -4. What is the slope here? And what is the y-intercept? There is none, right? So where does this line cross the y-axis? Where does this line and this line intersect? Where do they cross? Never, right? So this line will never cross this line, and that's why there is no y-intercept. Now, it doesn't ask you for this information. I'm just throwing that in so you always associate it with a vertical line. All vertical lines have the same slope and y-intercept axis. So let's start off with this. If its slope is 0, the y-intercept is 0. So if you have a graph, if the slope is 0, it's just like the one above. It's a horizontal line going through 0. So we have a horizontal line that's basically the same as the x-axis, right? Now, if we wrote everything out, y equals mx plus b, it would look like this. Right? This is the m, this is the b. But remember, 0 slopes we leave off, so your answer is just y equals 0. Okay. So let's look at this one below here. Start them all this way. So on top, ups and downs, the rise, so straight up, and the run, 2 and 8. We have 3 minus 5 is -2. 2 minus 18 is -16, which reduces to, first of all, it's positive, right? Negative make it positive. Divide top, bottom 2, you get 20, 1/8. Now, does the order matter? You notice how I'm putting 3 and then 5? So I put the first number, then the second number, first number, then the second number. Does it matter if I go the other direction? Because some of you are used to doing it the other way. I just want to remind you what happens if you put the second number in first. Okay, so if I did this the other way, and I said, well, I'm going to put 5 minus 3 on top, and I want to do 18 minus 2 on the bottom, what do you get? Yeah, 2 over 16. Right, which equals 1/8. So, in other words, the slope from here to here is the same as the slope from here to here. It's one line. Keep in mind visually, what is this? It's just one line. 2 comma 3 and 18 comma 5 are way over here. It's just one straight horizontal line. It has to have the same slope no matter how you calculate it. It's not going to change if you say, well, this is the first one or this is the second one. Get the same answer. But notice why is it the same? Because you'll get like 2 negatives that will cancel out and make a positive anyway. Or if one was negative on the top and then one was positive on the bottom, if you do it the other way, the negative would just be on the bottom and the positive would be on top, which is still a negative altogether. So it does not matter which 1 or 2. Okay, go ahead and do the rest of those, and I'll do a few up here in a little bit. Try it out. Remind yourself, make sure you got it right. Also, make sure you reduce. This is 2 over 16. You have to reduce to 1 more step. Do that whenever it's possible. small but important details that will help you out.